In the heart of the whispering woods, where sunlight dappled through ancient trees, lived a young woman named Elara. She wasn't a princess or a sorceress, but a cartographer's daughter, her world defined by ink and parchment. While others in her village saw the forest as a place of shadows and old tales, Elara saw it as an unwritten map, a story waiting to be told. Her father, a man whose hands were perpetually stained with the colors of the earth, had taught her that every stream, every hill, and every forgotten path had a name and a purpose. One crisp autumn morning, a royal decree arrived. The king's youngest son, Prince Alistair, had vanished into the very same woods Elara called her backyard. A handsome reward was offered for his safe return, but fear was a stronger currency than gold. The villagers locked their doors, whispering of an ancient beast that slumbered in the forest's depths, a creature that had not been seen for centuries but was never truly forgotten. But Elara saw not a beast, but a puzzle. Armed with her father's compass, a satchel of freshly drawn maps, and a heart full of courage she didn't know she possessed, she stepped under the canopy of leaves. The air grew cooler, the familiar bird songs replaced by an unnerving silence. She followed a barely there trail, markings that only a mapmaker's eye could discern, a broken twig here, an overturned stone there. Deeper she went, beyond the known territories of her maps. She found a hidden spring whose water shimmered with an unnatural light, and trees whose bark was carved with symbols she'd only seen in her father's oldest, most forbidden books. This wasn't just the king's forest. It was a place where the veil between worlds was thin. The trail led her to the mouth of a cave, draped in moss and silence. Taking a deep breath, she lit her lantern and stepped inside. The cave was not the lair of a beast. It was a crystal cavern, its walls glowing with a soft, ethereal light. And there, in the center, was Prince Alistair, not captured, but mesmerized. He was staring at a large, pulsating crystal, its light dancing in his wide, unseeing eyes. He was trapped, not by claws or teeth, but by a beautiful, ancient magic. Elara realized the beast of the legends wasn't a creature of flesh and blood, but the enchanting power of the forest itself, which lured in the unsuspecting. Remembering a passage from one of her father's books, that every enchantment has a key, an anchor to the real world, she pulled out a small, worn leather pouch. Inside was a handful of soil from her own garden, a piece of home. She approached the prince slowly and gently sprinkled the soil at his feet. The effect was immediate. The crystal's glow dimmed, and Prince Alistair blinked, as if waking from a long dream. He looked at Elara, confused, then at the cavern around them. Where am I?" he asked, his voice hoarse. "Who are you?" "My name is Elara," she said, offering a kind smile. "And I'm here to take you home." They journeyed back together, the forest seeming less menacing now, its secrets understood. When they emerged, the village rejoiced. The king, overjoyed, offered Elara chests of gold and jewels. But Elara asked for something else entirely. She requested access to the royal library, to all its maps and forgotten lore. She wanted to map not just the land, but the magic within it, to understand its stories and share them, so that no one would ever be lost to its beauty again. The king granted her wish, appointing her the royal cartographer. Elara, the map-maker's daughter, had not just found a lost prince, she had discovered her own path, charting a new destiny, written not in gold, but in ink and courage. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories.